Yeah, so it's about a couple minutes past 4:20 on 4:22. It might even be 4:22 at 4:22. I guess it's Earth Day. And the little piece of Earth that I overlook and oversee and guard is doing well. It's very green. The red buds are blooming. I've been eating them like Skittles. And the garden is so lush. The nettles are just blooming, booming. They're also covered in aphids. That's the whole diatribe in itself. But I turned this on to mention that I was in the woods, resting in my hammock, right? Resting in my hammock, and I was like having a meditation. And then sure enough, I'm always hearing noise. Like, so back through the woods, there's a development. I heard a leaf blower or some kind of machine contraption running. It's like, wow. And then I heard my neighbor start to try to fire hers up, and I was like, And it was about the same time I was returning from the woods to the garden, to the yard, to the house, and it's like, what is she? I thought she wasn't going to be stupid this year. But, like, I really hate this lawnmower because, like, it's the opposite of cool. And I've never touched the lawnmower physically, but I have damned the thing to hell and back. And, yeah, so there she's mowing, and I'm about to, like, take a video of it and send it to my buddy and be like, Happy Earth Day, you know, to where you got this lush, because, like, our yard is, like, there's no fence. There's, like, the dividing line is just where she chooses to mow. And so she'll go and mow and accomplish nothing and go through all this frustration with this machine, and then the neighbor just mows the lawn too, and her brain is completely dissolved, and, but it's just really weird. It's the American thing. And I'm here, and I garden, and I see that the earth just grows lush, good food and medicine, and then most of the civilians just choose to castrate themselves, you know, basically. And so anyway, I was like fucking mad at the thing, but I'm also just trying to be in the moment and not overly react, and you know, but the mower failed. She did like 2 passes, and then the thing like malfunctioned, and now it's off. And then I just started talking to a camera, and I'm out here with this looking at the garden kind of from the window here. And I'm chatting, and the thing is still recording, hitting 3 minutes now, which is surprising because even though this thing has a whole entire 64 gigabytes, I somehow filled it up. And I'm very poor at managing my storage space, so it's always full. So we're in a moment right now, camera time, on, recording. Neighbor tried mowing, mower failed. I'm a little bit happier than I was if she was to continue mowing. Maybe she'll finally get enough frustration to say, oh, fuck it, maybe I'll do what he's doing and just grow a garden instead. We'll see. But these red buds are really good. Like, let me show you something. Let me show you some nature, yo. Something else I was thinking about on the hammock was like this idea of like how people scheme and make money in this world, and you know, things of money. And I thought of these things of royalties. I'm like, I wonder if I'll ever get royalties for like nettles, you know? Like every time someone like does anything with nettles, I get royalties. And I was like, well, you know what? I already do. I'm like with like Earth and God, and so like I might not be getting royalties in fiat U.S. currency, but I reckon I've got quite a few royalties with Mother Earth. But check these out, yo. You just pull them off like that, right? And you just kind of... So good. So good. And like, this is old school. Like, this was a basic thing for the peoples here before us, but like, there's a chance you're seeing this and you've never seen such a thing. So, I might not have a job, per se, right now, but look at these leaves. These things are huge. And now you know that you can eat redbud flowers. You know, I'm just a volunteer ponderer. I do like a full-time, lots of fire burning. But check these out, like, so this is an interesting thing, is that the nettle crop across the whole yard is doing better than it ever has, but it's also, there's this huge aphid bloom. The whole everywhere, and every plant everywhere is pretty much covered in these aphids, like loaded. And I don't want to eat aphids, so right now the food's got like a little bit of someone else's in town, you know, got a guest. But I do not notice any damage of the plant, and I was out and looking around, and I happened to stumble upon several ladybugs. So it should all work out. These ladybugs, the red color on them was so deep. I've never seen anything like it. So deep, like a deepest, like nicest red ever. Look at that. Look at that. Flowers, you know what I'm saying? No, you see, the thing about this tree is that before it got big enough to do this, it started out very small. You know? So had the mower never been prohibited, this tree might not exist.